This year's Winnipeg Aboriginal Film Fest features 40 films from around the globe, with an Australian production kicking off the week-long event. The New Boy is a story of an orphan who is brought into a Christian monastery where he begins to question his faith and heritage. A common story that needs to be told, according to the festival's program director, Jim Compton.
I think it's important to showcase all of our films because we all have a story to tell, and the stories are similar, and we need to get those stories out there so that we can reconcile with the colonial governments that put us where we are.
This is the festival's 22nd year. From blockbusters like Killers of the Flower Moon to shorts and comedies like Hey Victor, Indigenous stories are shown on the big screen at Winnipeg's Scotiabank Theatre and other venues across the city. And this year marks a record year for Inuit films with 6 entries.
There is a renaissance going on right now in the world of Indigenous filmmaking. For the first time in, many, many years, well, for the first time ever, if you turn on the TV or you go online, you can see Indigenous actors in not only in TV shows, but in movies, in films, and probably like a record number of us being reflected back on the screens. And also, it's really decolonization of film because we are in charge of telling our own stories, finally, which is what we've been all about for 22 years.
Colleen Rajat is the executive director and a filmmaker. Her short comedy, Pickerel Sandwich, will be featured as well. It's part of a web series called Amanda's Choice.
Amanda's Choice is about 60 Scoop survivors who are career women in Winnipeg, and it's about their search for love and happiness, and it's kind of like, the way I describe it, is kind of like a native Sex and the City.
The Winnipeg Aboriginal Film Festival will be on until December 10. Tamara Pimentel, APTN National News, Winnipeg.